guys.
Hello, it's the awesome Prussia.
And the new and awesome Ireland, guys. See, I even got my Ireland hat on.
So, what do you guys think? Isn't
Ireland coming to life?
Isn't my awesome girl awesome?
Only because he is awesome. He makes me awesome.
Yeah, of course. Okay. So, anyways. I know that you guys have been waiting for this, so we're presenting it here to you.
First
And
ever
live.
on cosplay. Live.
Okay, you hold this. Here you go.
But anyway. So, tell me, Prussia. What happened between you and your brother again? You didn't finish your whole sentence.
Yeah, but I had trouble. Oh, God. Does you really want me to talk about that?
Yes, I do, my darling.
Well, my brother and I went to this club in Germany. It's one of the local ones that we were...
Have I been to this club with you before?
As I think you have.
Was it
Liechtenstein?
Liechtenstein?
It was that one girl, that one Fräulein. She looked like a guy.
Oh, the Hishe man.
That's true.
The Hishe man.
But anyways, we went there and we were just hanging out at the bar, just talking. You know, and I felt a little uncomfortable about it. And usually I don't feel uncomfortable when it comes to going, especially with my brother, you know. But I all of a sudden I was like, Vest, I don't feel comfortable with this. I know I love to go out with my brother and drink and everything, but
my darling,
I felt...
I don't blame you. I mean, with that situation that you had to deal with.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have left if I was with my girlfriends.
I know, like Belgium and Seychelles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the bad femme trio.
Speaking of it, they do say hi. Hi, Belgium. Soon.
Yeah. But anyways, I told him, I was like, Vest, you know, I feel uncomfortable about this, you know. And he was like, no, Gilbert, it's okay, you know, we'll be fine. And so we basically sat there. We had like 2 or 3. Well, I had like 3 beers. You know, I usually drink more, but I felt so uneasy about this.
Yeah, you do always drink more. I mean, about 100. And if it's not 100, it's...
Oh, she already knows.
50 when you're sad.
When I come home and, you know, she's like, oh, Prussia, I've been waiting to see you, and I pass out. And she's like, okay.
He passes out, and the funniest thing is, he passes out on top of a pile of clothes.
I don't know why. It
but in the air. Head in the ground. I just don't get it at times, darling.
But you usually tuck me in, though.
I do tuck him into a pile of clothes.
She laughs about it. I hear her laughing. She's like, oh, Prussia, you're so funny. Well, she don't usually call me Prussia. She usually calls me Gilbert. You know,
Gilbert.
That's just my name.
My sweet, my love, my Gilbert.
But, yeah, I told him, I was like, you know, I don't have to do this. And he's like, no, Gilbert, it's okay. And then the next thing I know, he's singing all over this woman. And I was like, what about them
your
Italy?
Brother?
Yeah.
What about them Italy? I mean, he shouldn't be doing that.
That's what I was uncomfortable. And then he was like, oh, Prussia, it's fine. I said, no, Vest is not. I told him that. And he wouldn't listen to me.
Because he has a girlfriend. From Italy, right?
No. I told him, I said, what about Felicia?
Oh, yeah, Felicia.
Yeah, she's...
What about you, now, darling? Were you trying to hook up with any girls?
9.
I mean, because you are awesome, and girls do stare at you.
I know that, but
I mean, trust me, honey. I see the stares. I mean, you don't have stares. You, the snap necks.
As apparently.
Ooh, my bad.
But, yeah, you know, but, and there was, oh, you know that, the one frau that I was telling you about, the one that had the pizza-looking face on.
Oh, I remember that. I was there with you.
She was there with me and Vest were there. And
What are you doing hanging out with pizza face?
I wasn't hanging out with her. She come over, she's like, oh, it's Gilbert. And I said, I was just going, you need to just, you know. And she was like, oh, no. Allow me to buy you a drink, Gilbert.
Mm-hmm.
I said, 9.
We should have actually got that drink anyway. Should have made her pay about $100. Because, I mean, honey, you do know how to drink somebody under the table.
Is that I do?
Oops. Sorry again, guys.
Is that I do? I mean, I can do it with my brother under the table, too.
Usually.
If he's having his off days, I can. But if not, then he usually beats
Trust me, like, I think...
As if one time, with me and him, we were drinking, and Österreich came over. It was the one time it was actually being nice.
Yeah.
And then...
when typically, yesterday
he was like,
pound.
I can drink you and Germany under the table. I said, 9, you can't.
9.
You can't. And he actually did not. My brother beat us. He was having the best night of his life, apparently. So.
Oh yeah, because he was with Felicia, yeah. Didn't you hear? You won't be. Didn't you hear? He proposed to her.
My brother did?
Yeah, he did. It's because Felicia told me.
I didn't know that.
Now, I don't know if she said yes or no, though. But,
So I'll have to ask my brother about that. So, anyways. But, you know, yeah, she was trying to grab a hold of... Because I was wearing my uniform, you know, when I left. But I told you I wasn't going to be gone long because he wanted to try that bar. And I was...
Was this the bar with the pizza face girl? Or oh yeah, no, I remember.
And she was trying to grab a hold of my jacket. You okay?
Yeah, my arm just hurts, hon.
But anyways, she was trying to grab my jacket, and
she's lucky that I wasn't there. I would have kicked her little
She's an
ass.
Irish warrior, and if anybody messes with me, there's the answer to her.
I've had red hair for a reason.
Yeah,
I'm hot-headed when you come to my man.
Did you hear that, Hungary?
Yes, you hear that, Hungary? Don't be messing with my man, honey. I will hit you with the bigger frying pan. With maybe nails connected to it. I don't know. We'll just have to find out, darling.
But anyways, yeah, I basically, she grabbed a hold of my jacket and I basically yanked it out of her hand and said, I'm leaving. And Vest was like, oh, Prussia, come on. I said, 9, Vest, we're going home. And I took a hold of him by his collar and dragged him over there. I was
but
like,
he's bigger than you. How did you do that?
Because he was drunk, that's why.
True.
And he was all over this girl. But I felt very uneasy about it.
When did that happen? Because
that was like 3-4 weeks ago, I believe.
Well, you will not believe this. When he proposed to Felicia, that was a week ago. Yeah.
Vest, you better,
choose the right person.
Exactly.
And it better be Felicia.
Because this Frau, whatever her name is, I don't know, but she left a message on my phone. Apparently you gave her my number.
She did.
Then my brother did.
Well, if she calls, I'm gonna tell her fucking off.
And I don't know why he did
Ireland
that.
doesn't mess
Because
with no shit.
I was like, I don't know. And she called and she was like, is Gilbert there? And I was like,
Where was I, hon?
so I don't know. You were at my house, but I think you were with Felicia outside because you two were hanging out because you're like good friends. But she called my phone. She left a message on my phone, and she was like, Gilbert, her name was.
I bet her name was Dunkoff.
Oh, she said her name was. I
We'll just say it's Dunkoff.
Exactly. But it was some long name I couldn't pronounce, and she was like, je met me at the club, Gilbert. And I was like, what? So I didn't call her back. I basically erased her number off. Oh, 9.
I mean, of obvious you wouldn't.
When she left the message on my phone, no, 9. I basically took it off my phone. I blocked her from calling me.
Oh, that's good. But really?
Vest, I'm disappointed in you for doing that to me. You know I'm with Ireland. You know that.
You know what you really should do? Is you should text her back and give
I've already blocked her.
Okay, well then you text her off of somebody else's phone and give her Francis' cell phone.
Yeah, well, I've already told Francis that there's this chick that's looking for him. So.
I know, because Francis is a perv. I swear, you will not believe this. One day, I was at home and Prussia was with Spain. Spain, yeah, they were at a bar, and I was at home doing the dishes and cleaning up. And then all of a sudden, I heard a knock on the door. I'm like, okay, no, I bet it's Prussia leaving his keys inside, so I thought I had to let him in. But instead, you will not believe who it was. It was Francis, outside of my door, completely naked, with a rose on his penis. I swear. I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to do. I just said, Francis,
she said,
leave.
And then he's trying to tell me, oh, I showed Ireland my little, and I was like, Francis, you're such a perv. Go away, leave us alone. And I told him, I said, if you're my bad touch buddies, you wouldn't do that to my girl. Because I told him that, and he knows.
He is, I admit it, hon, your bad touch buddy. But at the same time, he's if Antonio would have found out, Antonio would have defended you against him. Antonio would, and probably Antonio
would likes
kick his
you.
ass.
He said you're like a sister to him.
Oh, he's a brother to me. Speaking of it, who's Antonio dating now?
I don't know. Everybody keeps saying that he likes Romano, but he's not gay.
No.
I know he's not.
I have to tell you this, guys. No. Spain is not gay whatsoever. That boy loves girls.
Is that he does? Because the last club we went to? Because...
Maybe I should hook him up with my sister.
There you go. You should. Mm-hmm. Sure. I think he might like that.
I mean, I think he would like her. Maybe, we should do a blind date for him. I know, I'm acting like a little matchmaker.
But she's my Ireland best friend.
Yes.
But, yeah, I mean, it's... The thing is, my brother, I can't say how disappointed I am. As in, the next thing I know, I'm seeing... I can't even begin to say. I'm seeing, pictures and of... I don't know, my brother's, he's, doing crazy stuff. I don't know what he's doing. He's, going off the deep edge or something. I don't know.
I think it's because when he dumped his old girlfriend, You remember who?
Julia. Yeah, she was saying that she didn't like him, she liked me.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm awesome, but she was not of my interest.
I mean, guys, you should have seen it. It was so sad when she dumped him. I mean, literally, Ludwig would stay in his house every day, drinking beer, and then listening to sad German songs. I mean, I felt
Way too much, in
sorry
fact.
for him, but then at the same time, it just got so annoying because I'd always go there and say, Ludwig, let's go hang out and have some fun. He's like, no, I'm
And
sad.
see, that was just not long before she moved in with me, actually.
Yeah, trust me, I remember that.
Yeah.
I kicked her
Yeah,
ass out.
that's right. Ireland lives with me.
Mhm. This is my man, and my man only. Sorry, girls, you can't touch. When you do touch, trust me, I'll sick hungry after your ass. Even though me and her are not friends, but I'll tell them that. Never mind. Anyway, my whole point was that it won't be hungry. Us in Spain after your ass. And he won't just cuddle with you and kiss you, honey. He'll tie you to a pole and leave you out in the cold ass rain. Don't mess with me. No need of my man. But you have to admit it, darling. We are so awesome now. The awesome couple at their awesomeness.
See, you know, if nobody ever believed in Prussia and Ireland, well, you're seeing it live right here.
You are. How long
What
have
is there not to believe, you know?
Yeah. And how long have we been together?
So, see, I knew you when we were kids. It's been
Oh,
a long
yeah.
time. It's a long time. Probably longer than many would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about
It's been so long, I
a
don't know if I
million
can really
years.
count. It seems like that.
Yeah. Seems like a million
It
years.
seems like that. It does.
It was crazy though too. Me and him used to know each other when we were little
You know,
tykes.
she used to battle me.
I did.
When she first joined, because Hungary, she liked to challenge me and stuff.
Mhm.
But in Ireland, she came along, and she and you know me, I was proclaim my awesomeness, which everybody knows that. And she
I
came,
kind of halfway knew
and
that.
she came along, and I was like, oh, so, and I heard about a new nation joining, and then I saw, and I was like, oh my God, it's another Frau. What was I going to do? And it's the first time we challenged, and she had me on my back and her fake sword at my neck.
I kicked his
That's
ass
when
good.
that's what told me she didn't have to pretend to be a boy like Hungary. She proved her strength as a female. Stricter.
Only because at the same time, I had a great teacher. Who's the teacher? Who was my teacher again? I can't remember his name.
I don't know, but he was friends with my mentor, Fritz.
Fritz,
Old man
yeah.
Fritz.
Oh gosh, I remember Fritz. It's so sad that he had to die though, honey.
She was with me when it happened, and she knew.
I admit it, he was a great, great mentor and a great man. What, my turn?
Yeah, I like But yeah, I was very heartbroken about it. I basically just was like,
Sorry, guys.
but I was very heartbroken about it, and 'cause I wouldn't, I didn't want to see anybody. I didn't want nothing. I mean, I think her and my brother were the only two that I really was around, but
Yeah, but I mean half the time though.
every anniversary of his death,
Yeah. But you have to admit it though, I've been there right by your side for the whole thing, and I ain't going nowhere, baby. Oh my heart.
You see? Did you see? Nobody believes in Ireland, so you should believe now. And you know, as they say, you know, being alone is awesome. As I've told you guys before, it's not awesome.
No, I made his little quota. No. Being
She
alone.
knows. She'll admit that sometimes she gets tired of hearing me saying how awesome I am, but she knows she loves it.
I do. But at the same time, I tell you how awesome I am. Because I am awesome.
And I always agree with you. You know that.
At times.
Yeah. She is awesome.
No, you're more awesome.
You always say that.
Sometimes.
Oh, I also want to tell you is that what's Valentine's Day, what we did. I actually took her to see the Eiffel Tower.
Oh, it was beautiful.
And she loved it.
I remember it was at night too, and all the lights were lit up.
I was wearing the uniform she likes so much, my black one.
I love that uniform.
She loves it too much. But
And then I was wearing my little sexy new black dress.
she was like, because I told her I was taking her somewhere, and she had no idea. And then she was like, "Oh, well, I've got to fix up then." So she fixed up and
Gotta look good for my awesome man. I mean, especially if we're going to the Eiffel Tower. I mean,
she had no idea in the beginning.
Well, true, I didn't, but
And then
wherever we went,
when we
though.
got there, she was like, "Prussia, where are you taking me?" And I said,
Didn't you blindfold me?
"Yeah, I did."
I
You
knew
tried to
that.
take it off a couple of
I
times, and
knew
I
it.
wouldn't let you. I wouldn't let you. I was like, no, 9. And you didn't take it off. Because I wouldn't let you. No, I basically kept your hands behind your back. Actually, I had one of your hands and told you to sit on your other hand because I didn't want you to try to take it off.
True.
And you were like, "No, Prussia, I don't like this."
No,
Okay.
I don't like this. This is not fair.
I told her, I said, "I don't care." And we got there, and I took the blindfold off. She was like,
Oh my gosh.
you should have seen her reaction.
My face was priceless.
It was a dream of hers, and I had found that,
And
found
it's
that out.
been a dream of mine since I was little. Since I first actually met Prussia. See, here's the secret, guys. When actually I first met him, it was a dream of mine and a wish that I could actually go to the Eiffel Tower with my love, Prussia.
You actually liked me in the beginning, huh? Even though
Yeah,
we had a
I
rough
did.
start, and we
I mean,
did.
We had a rough start, but secretly, I've always liked you. I just didn't let you know, though. I was playing hard to get, huh? I mean, come on, you know me.
Because I think I know you all too well. But yeah, we had fun, and she loved it. She was taking pictures of it a lot.
And it was even funny. We even took.
And then we had somebody, because there's this photographer taking pictures. She was like, hey, could you take a picture of me and my awesome man? So he was like, yeah, because I guess he saw that we were like tourists or something.
Yeah.
But he took the camera. He took like 2 pictures of us in front of the tower.
Yeah. But there was this one picture that actually I took of Prussia. He actually had his hand out like this. And it actually looked like he was actually holding the Eiffel Tower. Like it was mini size, no big size.
And she was like, "You're so cute." That's what I do. See? And she says I'm cute.
And
So at
he
first
is
I didn't
cute.
like that, and I told her I didn't. But you know.
I don't care if you don't like it. You're still cute.
Okay, I see. Just don't call me Gilbert, and I think we'll be good.
Gilbert.
Nah! See, you know. But no. We had fun that day, and then then we fell asleep on the way home. And then when we got home, Vest was like, "Where have you two been? I've been so worried about you."
I remember that. That was crazy. And I was like telling Ludwig, calm down. your brother took me to the Eiffel Tower for a very special date. And
Yeah,
he's like,
she just saw his face. He was like,
surprised. Completely
and then
bubble-founded.
Felicia was there. She was like,
Oh,
Ludwig,
yeah.
why don't you ever take me there?
I remember that. She was
And
so
then she started
jealous.
eyeing me. I was like, Felicia, don't get no ideas.
I was like, yeah, Felicia, honey, you know better.
It's like, yeah.
Just
You were looking at
because-
her, it's like, if you want to keep our friendship, you better not even think about it.
I mean, at the same time, she should know. My awesome man stays only with me. Not no other hoochie mama girl. No offense to Felicia. But you ain't that hot or that awesome like me.
It's only Ireland is awesome, in my opinion.
Only Prussia is awesome. There goes my head again.
Okay.
But anyway, guys, I hope you guys liked the new, well, not new, well, actually new, real life now, Ireland.
Leave a comment below if you think she did awesome, which I think she did.
Hope you guys leave a comment. Bye.
Bye.